Today we're talking about uneven lies, and the number one thing to remember when you're encountering this type of lie is to figure out what does the ball want to do naturally before we hit the shot. And what do I mean by that? Right now I've got a lie where the ball is above my feet, so if I'm not sure what the terrain is going to do to the flight of the ball, I want to remember to imagine dropping a ball on this slope. If I were to drop a ball from here, it would hit the ground and it would roll down and to the left. The ball flight is going to react the same way. So I need to aim well to the right because the flight of this ball is going to hook off of a lie where the ball is closer to me. It's going to be the opposite when the ball is below my feet. We'll get into that in a moment. So the first thing to do, now that we've figured out where the ball wants to go, I'm going to make sure I align myself out and to the right. And I'm going to make sure that my ball position's in the center of my stance. And because the ground is closer to me, I want to make the club shorter. So I'm going to grip down, choke down on the club. And any treble shot, you always want to have a shorter backswing for control. You don't want to take a big long swing that might cause you to come over the top and stick the club into the ground because it's so close to you. So I'm going to take a little shorter backswing. I'm going to choke down on the club, and I'm going to make sure that I deliver a smooth motion. Now let's talk about uneven lies where the ball is below your feet. Now if I was heading in the opposite direction with the ball below my feet, all of the opposite rules are going to apply. If I was to drop the imaginary ball and it landed on the ground, it would roll down to the right. More of a slice flight. So that's what this ball is going to want to do when it leaves the club face. So I'm going to play for that. I'm going to aim slightly left of my target. And because the ball is now below my feet, I'm going to, instead of choking down on the grip, I want to make sure I maybe even take one extra club and hold the club very high on the grip and make sure I have ample flex in my knees so that I don't top this shot. So same thing would apply. I'd set down, longer extension of the club by gripping higher, ball position's the same, and make a swing from there. Ball below your feet, ball's going to want to cut or slice to the right. Ball above your feet, the ball's going to want to draw or hook. So make sure you're aware of what the ball wants to do, and it will help you with your setup when you're approaching these shots. Play well.